Trajectory. At UCF, it's science we know well. But there's more to it than physics. It's life. Your path is affected by actions and forces that can change the trajectory of your life. By uniting world-class faculty, cutting-edge research, and access to opportunity, UCF changes trajectories like no other university. Ready to change yours?
charge on. We commit to do extraordinary things. It's a catalyst for action. To put in the work. To keep trying. It's a challenge. To be smarter and stronger. Charge on. It drives us to be more. To get after it every day. It's time to rise above. To let them know we're coming. Charge on. Charge on.
Good evening. Welcome to the 166th commencement exercise of the University of Central Florida. To begin our ceremony, our vocalist Zoimar Lebron and our organist Andrew Walker, who are located beside the platform on the main floor, will lead us in singing our national anthem. Will all please rise, and gentlemen, please take off your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Mr. President, the Fall 21 graduating classes of the University of Central Florida's College of Graduate Studies and College of Sciences are assembled.
Thank you all for being here this evening. While we have had to continue to adapt over the past 2 years to the pandemic, the graduates that we celebrate this evening have demonstrated optimism, compassion, and determination that clearly illustrates that knights can always be counted on to rise to every occasion, no matter the obstacles. It took a great deal of hard work, persistence, and agility for them to get to where they are today, and I am honored to be able to award them their degrees and certificates later in this ceremony. They definitely have earned them. Today is a momentous milestone for our graduates and their many family members and friends. That is certainly evident from the electric feeling of having our guests here today. But we can also feel the warmth and support of the many people who are watching online. Family and friends, thank you for all you have done to help our graduates on this journey, and for all you will continue to do. Their lives will be forever impacted by your support and encouragement to continue to strive to reach their maximum potential. For all you have done, we want to show our appreciation. Would all the guests of our graduates please rise if you are able? Please rise. And graduates, show your appreciation to them with resounding applause. Thank you so much to all of you for being an important part of the UCF family. Year after year, the quality of students that join and graduate UCF continues to increase, each group setting new institutional records for academic excellence. Last year, we had over 330 National Merit Scholars enrolled. Our students earned the most prestigious awards and recognitions in higher education, including a record-setting 16 National Science Foundation graduate fellowships. This year, for the first time, UCF was named a top producer of Fulbright students by the Chronicle of Higher Education. And while there are many ways to communicate potential and success, the GPAs and test scores of incoming students continues to rise. Our graduation and retention rates are something we are proud of and have been made possible by incredible students like you. UCF is a great university. Our impact and our reputation are built by our exceptional students and graduates, and also by our incredibly talented faculty. Today's graduates join an extensive network of UCF alumni who are global citizens contributing in every sector. And year after year, our alumni continue to have a greater and greater impact on our world. Here are two pertinent and inspiring examples. As the world rushed for a response to the pandemic, three-time UCF graduate Darren Edwards led the research and development of Moderna's successful and highly effective COVID-19 vaccine. And 2016 Theater Studies graduate Kristen Thomas overcame injury and disappointment to represent the Knights and her country as co-captain of the U.S. women's rugby team at the Tokyo Olympics this past summer. I have to admit that one of my favorite parts of being president is meeting our students and hearing their incredible stories. You, our students, come to UCF with big dreams and exceptional potential. Your desire to innovate, to serve your communities, and to create positive change in the world is inspiring. And today we celebrate the graduates of our College of Graduate Studies, where interdisciplinary programs empower students to reach beyond organizational structures, think and learn flexibly, conduct research, and innovate at the intersection of disciplines. And the graduates of our College of Sciences. Yes, that's fine. UCF's biggest college by number of students who've studied topics that span both the deepest oceans and the farthest reaches of space, along with pressing social issues close to home. Our graduates are what make commencement such a special time for all of us at UCF. We are so proud of all you have achieved, and today we honor you and your exciting path forward. Before we continue, I would like to acknowledge some special members of the UCF family who could not be with us today. Brave UCF students who have been called away to active military duty. I would also like to acknowledge two additional groups of graduates who are with us today. Graduating members of our ROTC programs who have just been or are about to be commissioned as officers in our armed forces, and our graduating student veterans. Will these graduates please rise and accept our thanks and congratulations. Several people who are important to the university are with me on the platform and will not be introduced later. I ask them to stand and remain standing as they are recognized, and I ask that you hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Dr. Talat Rahman, Grand Marshal. Dr. Adrian Otto Frame, Interim Vice President for Student Development and Enrollment Services. Janet Owen, Vice President for Government and Community Relations. Dr. Sheila Amin Gutierrez de Piñeras, Dean, Burnett Honors College. Melissa Gillis, Staff Advisory Council Representative. Throughout campus and in our community, our faculty help students discover their passions and find their paths to making positive impacts on society. Our faculty are the foundation of our university's mission. We are so fortunate to have faculty who are committed to academic excellence, pushing the boundaries of their disciplines, serving our communities, and inspiring and mentoring the next generation of innovators, creators, and leaders. The dedication and compassion displayed by UCF's faculty is amazing, particularly during the last 2 years. And we are very grateful for all they do to help our students and university excel. For all of this and much more, you, our faculty, have our sincere appreciation. Members of the UCF faculty, please stand so we may recognize your contributions and impact. Our commencement speaker is Dr. Deborah Beidel, Trustee Chair and Pegasus Professor of Psychology and Medical Education at UCF. She is also the director of UCF Restores, a clinical research center that is changing the way that post-traumatic stress disorder is understood, diagnosed, and treated. And she is internationally recognized as a leader in the area of traumatic stress. Her use of virtual reality to treat people suffering from PTSD has led to treatments that are 2 to 3 times more effective than standard psychological treatments. Dr. Beidel is the author of over 300 scientific publications and has received more than $31 million in federal research funding throughout her career to advance the field. UCF Restores teams worked with first responders and survivors of the tragedies at the Pulse nightclub and Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland. This year, they were on the scene serving the 300 rescuers at the Surfside condo collapse in South Florida this past June. The work of Dr. Beidel and her team is groundbreaking from a scientific perspective and remarkable in its human impact. Veterans, first responders, active duty military, and trauma survivors are reclaiming their lives from the depression, anxiety, and anger of PTSD, thanks to the treatment they receive through UCF Restores and her teams. Please help me welcome Dr. Deborah Beidel.
Thank you very much, President Cartwright, Interim Provost Johnson, the Platform Party, UCF faculty, and of course, our graduates and their families. As befits an academic, I drafted a really great commencement speech. It had dozens of lofty quotes, and there were many well-cited references. I also had 42 PowerPoint slides. Well, fortunately for all of you, my brand new kitten jumped on the keyboard last night and deleted it. So instead, I'm just going to tell you some things I wish I knew when I was a new graduate. First, the cat ate my homework rarely works. But your degree will open new doors for you. You probably have a job or graduate school in your future. When I was a young psychologist thinking about the end of my career in retirement, I pictured that I would be at a small liberal arts college, teaching a class or two, and going to all the cool lectures that you can find on campus. My research was going to be working with extremely shy children, helping them get over their fears. As a matter of fact, that's pretty much where I was in 2006, and that's when I learned that fate has a way of laughing in your face. It was a beautiful, unremarkable day when a gunman walked into a one-room schoolhouse in the Amish community of Nickel Mines, Pennsylvania. He sent all the boys home. He lined up all the girls, and then he shot each one of them in the head at point-blank range. And then he killed himself. I was the chief psychologist at Penn State Hershey Medical Center on that day, living in my perfect ivory tower. Half those girls ended up in our emergency room. That was a horrible day that shocked the senses. The community was stunned and in anguish, but yet, in the middle of all of that, there were these moments of courage and resilience. The oldest girl, just 13 years old, who stepped forward and said to the gunman, "Shoot me first," hoping to buy time for the younger girls. That night, the women from that community took food to the widow and the children of the man who had murdered their daughters. And that weekend, more than 50% of the people at the gunman's funeral were from that community of nickel mines. Who could understand this? But in that week of pain and anguish, I had a sudden moment of clarity. That's when I knew that I would spend the rest of my career working in the area of trauma and its aftermath. I was 51 years old and I finally figured out what I was going to do when I grew up. It wasn't my original career plan, but I'd like to think that destiny had its own path for me. I don't know what your paths will be, but I have a pretty good feeling it won't be what you think it is as you're sitting here today. You might think about your degree as a chance for opportunity to live out your dreams, because as we all know, UCF stands for opportunity. But I wonder if you'll know opportunity when it knocks. I say that because so many people wait for opportunity to come and take them by the hand. I have bad news for you. Opportunity rarely introduces itself, and it sure as heck rarely sends a text or an email. I have a quote from Thomas Edison, and it's framed in my graduate students' workroom. It says, "Opportunity is missed by most people because it's dressed in overalls and it looks like work." As we discuss in the graduate student workroom new projects and how we're going to go about doing them, my students sometimes ask, who's going to do that work? I just point to the quote on the wall. Of course, I have another quote in my office that says, "I have flying monkeys and I'm not afraid to use them." So, don't be afraid to do the work and try innovative ways to really fulfill your dreams. Prior to 2016, UCF Restores did not exist. We had one research project that was trying to develop new ways to treat post-traumatic stress disorder. I received a call one day from a UCF grad and the parent of an Afghanistan veteran. He wanted to know how his son could get into the treatment program. They lived in a different state. Well, that was quite a conundrum because we had never treated anyone from out of state. Where was this person going to live? What happens if he needed to be hospitalized? There were so many different questions we had to try and solve, but we did solve them. And his son did very well, completed the program, it was successful, and his parent was so grateful that he endowed $1 million to establish the program and keep it going, thus establishing UCF Restores. In that case, opportunity arrived in the form of a young veteran desperately seeking help for his PTSD. When your opportunity comes, I encourage you to recognize those overalls. I've become firmly convinced that career-altering changes don't come when you're expecting them. They come at you like a Mack truck jumping the median. This is where all your preparation and your education will save you. Your intellectual muscle memory will kick in, and you'll find a way. The Amish school shooting was one Mack truck. The Pulse nightclub tragedy was another. At the time of that shooting, UCF Restores was only treating military veterans. But that morning, we got a call from the City of Orlando Fire Department. "We need you down here right now." So off I went, calling other faculty as I was driving down to the firehouse. No one understood the scope of the tragedy at that point, what we were walking into or what we could do. I only knew that we had to help. I remember calling one other faculty member and saying, "What are we going to do? We've never treated first responders." But we figured out that many first responders were veterans, and so we figured we'd start there. Intellectual muscle memory pulled us through. That particular Mack truck propelled the development of entirely new specialty programs treating first responders and survivors of mass shootings. Responding to a tragedy like the Surfside building collapse was another Mack truck. We used intellectual muscle memory again and further expanded the program. First responder stress, the COVID pandemic that we've all been through, the Parkland school shooting, deadly storms, all of these expanded our knowledge and changed our program. Change carries a lot of uncertainty, and we worry about the possibility of failure. Well, you're going to fail sometimes, we all do. But I encourage you to embrace change, even when you feel that it's safer to stand back and not take that chance. Another story about Thomas Edison. Someone was visiting his lab one day when he was working on an invention. The person said, "Isn't it a shame? You've done all this work and you have no results to show for it." Edison just smiled and said, "Results? I have plenty of results. I now know several thousand ways that won't work." I think the point is that if you try, you don't fail. I still get nervous about new opportunities that may end up teaching me that something won't work. I had that anxiety when I was setting up UCF Restores. But my best friend kept saying to me, "Elphaba, close your eyes and leap." I forgot to tell you, I really like Broadway musicals. I can pull a lyric for any situation. That one's from Wicked, of course. So the point is that there comes a time when we have to summon our courage and take that chance. Leaping or taking a chance requires hope, and you must have hope. People talk about all the cool things that we do in our program with virtual reality, but I think the key to the effectiveness of our treatment is hope. With the horror that each person who comes to us has experienced, who would blame them for being hopeless? But they gather their courage and they come. And then we tell them that in order to get over their PTSD, they're going to have to face all those triggers. They're going to have to go through it again. You would think everyone would just go running out of the clinic, but they stay because they have hope. Hope that the treatment will be effective and hope that their lives are going to be better. It takes great courage to face your fears. And most of you will never experience post-traumatic stress disorder, but all of you will face situations that require hope. Nothing significant ever gets accomplished without hope. And when hope is hard to find, don't forget to laugh. Laughter will pull you through some of your darkest days. And I know this because I've read your reviews of my classes on ratemyprofessors.com. It might seem trite, but remember that you do not need to face life's challenges alone. UCF Restores is not my singular achievement. It is the end result of so many people, some of whom are sitting on the stage behind me, some of whom are doing the hard work of treating trauma in our clinic, and some who just believed that what we were doing was going to make a difference and was something important. I think believing might be the most critical piece of advice that I can give you. Find someone who believes in you and hold on to them tight, and be that person for someone else. Life is about giving as well as receiving. No one achieves anything alone. Unless you make a mistake, that's going to end up being 100% all yours. But everything else is a collaborative event. So listen to those who really want you to succeed. So that's my prescription for each one of you. Hope, laugh, and watch out for those Mack trucks. Find someone who believes in you even more than you believe in yourself. And when opportunity arrives wearing those dirty overalls, just close your eyes and leap. You will try, you will learn. Maybe you're going to need a Band-Aid for a skinned knee. Maybe you're going to need a cast for a broken arm. But maybe, just maybe, you'll find yourself defying gravity. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Beidel. It really is an honor for us at UCF to have someone that is making such a difference in the lives of so many people in society. So thank you again, Dr. Beidel, for lending your thoughts to all of our graduates. Thank you. And now, the moment we're all here for. The exciting time in our program when degrees are conferred. I call upon Dr. Grace Bohanec, who represents the faculty, to recommend degrees be awarded.
Thank you, Mr. President. On behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to recommend that the degrees be awarded to those students qualified to receive them.
Thank you, Dr. Bohanec. I am pleased to welcome Dr. Michael Johnson, Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, to confer the doctoral degrees.
Thank you, President Cartwright. The doctoral degree represents the highest academic achievement a person can earn. To receive the doctorate, candidates must demonstrate proficiency through advanced graduate coursework and examinations, and demonstrate to their university professors and peers that they can engage in substantive research that adds to the body of knowledge in their fields of study. Dr. Elizabeth Klonoff, Vice President for Research and Dean of the College of Graduate Studies, will present the candidates for the doctoral degree.
Will the doctoral candidates from the College of Sciences please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, on behalf of the deans and the faculty, I am pleased to present these candidates for the degrees for which they qualify and to recommend that they be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Klonoff. Candidates, you have officially reached the pinnacle of your collegiate journey. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Florida, and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended and for which you have qualified with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Thanks. Some of you have traveled quite a distance to be part of today's ceremony, and it is important for you to hear your graduate's name as it is called. Please be considerate and keep in mind that others wish to hear their names of their graduates as well. Now, will the doctoral graduates please come forward with their major advisors to be recognized and hooded? The hooding ceremony is traditional for the conferral of a doctoral degree. The academic hood is a UCF hood, as its black and gold colors denote, and the velvet lining represents the field of study.
Dr. Alyssa M. Perez, Major Advisor, Dr. Steve Jex. Dr. Jusuf Lee, Major Advisor, Dr. Steve Jex. Dr. Brooke Robin Baumgarten, Major Advisor, Dr. Candace Bridge. Dr. Candace Najjar, Major Advisor, Dr. Candace Bridge. Dr. Constance Marie Doty, Major Advisor, Dr. Jacqueline J. Cheney. Dr. Kylie N. Fernandez-Lee, Major Advisor, Dr. Nicole Lightall. Dr. Feroza Kabir, Major Advisor, Dr. Madhab Nupain.
Dr. Paul Joseph Oppold, Major Advisor, Dr. Peter Hancock. Dr. Keith Reed MacArthur, Major Advisor, Dr. Peter Hancock. Dr. Miroslav Shapovalov, Major Advisor, Dr. Thomas Dolan. Dr. Stephen Lyle Smith, Major Advisor, Dr. Shwadesh Mukul Santra.
Will the candidates for master's degrees from the College of Graduate Studies and the College of Sciences please rise and remain standing? On behalf of the deans and the faculty, I am pleased to present these candidates for the degrees for which they qualify and recommend that they be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Klonoff. Candidates, congratulations. by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Florida, and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended and for which you have qualified with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Will the first row of master's graduates from the College of Graduate Studies please come forward? Will the remaining rows please be seated?
For the College of Graduate Studies, Brandy Bell Dillard. Shaylin Ray Turner. Tamar Ishai. Julia Freitas Orico. Joanne Esparra. Samantha Abbott. Nicole Ashley Hancock. Ryu Ryan Yamamoto. Rawad Nahas. From the College of Sciences, Cayman Timothy Emmett. Kelsey Nicole Hall. Matthew Robert Jones. Abigail Faith Morrison. Bryce Lee Tynes. Coleman Walker Levy. Jack Stephen Gombos. Gianfranco Villanova Bravo. Tiandre Roberts. Dylan Lynch. Ryan W. Salmon. Dalton Hook Hyde. Caitlin McConnell. Tyler Hughes. Brian Strigal. Emmanuel Otero. Ivana I. Pagan. Nitin Bakshi. Wilson P. Liu. Angelo Pagleca. Kristen Nicole Van Allen. Jordan Thomas Martin.
Arthur Karapateas. Julia Berger. Kiara Kathleen Macario. Cassandra Margaret Emilianchik. Daniela Maria Diaz Rivera. Pedro Luis Beniquez Cortez. Emily Michelle Richards. Isaiah Denzel Neer. Eric Curell Smith. Tanisha Wood Mitchell. Andrew Kalinas. Mia Rachel Warshofsky. Taylor Douglas. Gregory Shinneberry. Elizabeth Erlenbach Funk Grimes. Sarah Catherine Seckendiger.
Will Dr. Maggie Tomova, Dean of the College of Sciences, present the baccalaureate candidates from that college.
I'm proud to present the outstanding baccalaureate candidates from the College of Sciences. Will the candidates please stand and remain standing? Interim Provost Johnson, it is my pleasure to recommend that these students be granted the degrees for which they qualify.
Thank you. Mr. President, the baccalaureate candidates standing before you have been recommended for graduation by the dean and faculty of their college. I concur with these recommendations and present the candidates to you for the awarding of degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. Graduates, remember that what comes next is the exact moment of your graduation from UCF. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended and for which you have qualified with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Graduates, I invite you to move the tassel on your caps from the right side to the left. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of you. You may now be seated. Dr. Johnson will now recognize students graduating with distinction today.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's my pleasure to recognize students who are graduating with distinction. The Burnett Honors College, which represents the top students at UCF, is committed to cultivating talent and inspiring excellence. Burnett Honors Scholars are prepared to not only tackle the future, but also fundamentally change it. They further the intellectual mission and the tenets of the UCF Creed through outstanding accomplishments. Printed in the program are the names of those students who are graduating with university honors or who are receiving honors in the major. You may have noticed that some of the graduates are wearing a gold cord. This cord signifies high academic accomplishment and represents our campus honor societies. In addition, top honor medallions are presented to the students who have achieved the highest grade point averages in their colleges. I ask all of these honors scholars who have demonstrated remarkable achievement at UCF and their families, please, to stand for recognition. Please be seated. We are very proud of our distinctive Lead Scholars Academy, the only one in the state and one with few peers across the country. During their years at UCF, Lead Scholars have a unique opportunity to engage in the academic study of leadership, to lead others, and to serve our community. The names of our graduating Lead Scholars are listed in the program, and I ask these students to stand for recognition. Please be seated. Will the top honor graduates, followed by the first row of baccalaureate candidates from the College of Sciences, please come forward.
Jessica Maria Barbosa, summa cum laude. Dawson Earl Jones, summa cum laude. Catherine Sophia Paulino, summa cum laude. Janexi Reyes, summa cum laude. Edward Joshua Segara, summa cum laude. Kelly Elizabeth Weiser, summa cum laude. Charlene Francis Ramos. Richard Stephen Naryarko Cusi. Madison Alexia Ciccone. Rachel Lynn Bean, cum laude. Austin Schuyler Trevino. Kimberly Ann Weber. Taylor Ann Monk. Taylor Nicole Gonzalez. Andrew William Fahrenbach. Dominic Michael Rego. Tiffany Amber Preby, summa cum laude. Benjamin Tidwell, cum laude. Kayleen Vicente. Sydney Mycroft, magna cum laude. Ada Melek Kutzal, summa cum laude. Caitlin Paige Overman. Sydney Lynn Panzone, cum laude. Valerie Lauren Del Salto. Kathy Alexandra Guerra. Devin Jared Broad. Juana Beatrice Martinez Jimeno. Andrew Scott Osteen. Elizabeth Lynn Ingle. Ashley Nicole Mays. Anthony DeVita. Michael Sierra. Alejandro Acosta, summa cum laude. Antonio G. Roldan. Skylar Lynn Stearns. Raquel Gonzalez, cum laude. Marissa K. Lyle. Kevin David Kurz. Cecilia Cruz. Chloe Ariana Braunschweig. Emmanuel Andres Ramirez Alvarado. Dana Michelle Conrad. Michael Daniel Rose. Jedediah Jubilee Wong. Elizabeth Michelle Hendricks. Zachary R. Danzer. Sarah Kate Holland. Valerie L. Turner. Kayla Elizabeth Gordon Summers. Virginia Rockenbach Montiero. Cynthia Tammy Rojas Arevalo. Camille Ellen Wagner. Carlisle Nicole Siegel. Kara Alexander Hamilton. Evan Ryan Byrne. Johanna Ramirez. Avery Edward Elligood. Cole Story Aquino. Devin Blaze Nance, cum laude. Ryan Patrick Bradley.
Shaquille Devon Georges. Anthony Joseph Wilson. Ashley Nicole Maher. Shannon Nicole Dupler Kane. Merlenis Amalia Diaz Mena. Paris Lee Felt. Brittany Marie Snipes. Anessa Sakalas. David Jose Rivera. Kian Lee. Daniel Calderon Jr. Emma Charlotte Young. Darlene Mello. Alexander Nelson Maldonado. Brianna Kenyon. Christina Renee Williams. Katerina Manzanares. Andrea Justine Dotto Potts. Brandon Patrick Hart. Tyler Anthony Monesteem. Marina Mercedes Miranda. Danibet January Barrero Vivas. Genesis Annette Di Lorenzo. Katarina Veronica Barkhausen. Connor Jacob Blackwolf Warfield. Brady Joseph Penta. Ryan Lewis Campbell, cum laude. Vanessa Michaela Garcon. Alexander Kaufman Mumby. Gabriella Grace Tedesco. Jadiela Thompson. Angie Pham. Molly Lynn Mills. Adara A. Anastasio. Rehana Bibi Sabapathy, cum laude. Francisco Josue Feliu. Bridget Michelle Petronek. Michael Anthony Dominguez. Salvador Ariel Rosa. April Elizabeth Kosluk. Marquise Jordan Downsero. Hannah Vasquez. Alexander J. Fredrickson. Luana Christina Grasowski Sins. Deanna T. Asa Shanae Gonzalez. Olivia Lynn Siciliano. Emir Rayed Safar, magna cum laude. Angela Middle Ayub. John Zaki Wadia. Liana Rose Williams. Jasleen A. Castillo. Martin Manuel Marino. Danielle Anna Davis. Laura Nicole Becerra Verviciescas. Yerelis Melendez Manzano. Rochelle Elise Knowles. Candice Shanika Gibson. Aklo Segun Peña, cum laude. Christian Felt. Kirk Churchill. Florangel Sofia Rodriguez. Aidari Riera Herrera. Clara Melo de Paula. Adriana Alejandra Aquino Andino. Jessica Tucciaroni. Kendall Lee Beebe. Sofia Leonora Gonzalez, cum laude. Alondria D. Stiles. Emily Isabella Rose. Keith Walter Clowney. Marwa Chowdhury. Jeffrey Jason Sorenin. Tabitha Tutt. Vachensky Estasin. Jessica Suzanne Seiler. Emily Celine Miller. Jessica Hall Smith. Cassidy Jean Wrench. Ivy Grace Elizabeth Morgan, summa cum laude. Horatio Pla. Anna Marie Gianni. Emily Andrea Hernandez. Brianna Renee Molly. Derek Spar. Hector Miguel Vega Gonzalez. Laura Hunter Scott. Gabriela Santos. Madison Shaley Gonzalez.
Andrew Fuller Bhakti. Jake Tyler Lichtenstein. Ashley Nicole Schaefer. Alexia Gray. Nabel M. Perez. Taylor Ino Julian Toro. Dominique Antoinette Ellison. Elizabeth Curran Harmon. Gabriela Amber Rivera. Annabelle Sarah Levin. Olivia Francis Willis. Juan Maximino Martinez. Matthew Villegas. Jade Lee Christopher Gillis. Zuleika Marie Medina. Brandon Steve Gonzalez Petri. Isariana Jatsia Pomales Valentin. Isabel Ayala, Camille Marie Torres Rivera, Teresa Michelle Cesar, Catherine Ann Positano, James Zachary Myers, Maya Angelica Prasad, Ander Jankowski, Jenna Marie Fiorenzi, Milena Brooke Jacobson, Raquel Soray Gutierrez, Abigail Mackenzie Rivera, Christina Marie Mohan, magna cum laude, Christopher Joseph Campanelli, Rebecca Lynn Netzor, cum laude, Sinead Thomas Boisron, Johanna Torres Mejia, Roberti Belizaire, Ashia Saida Ali, magna cum laude, Jolie Ann Davis, Natalie Naphthaline Leroux, Chelsea Della Caringal, Sabrina Che Chong, Monica Alejandra Guevara, summa cum laude, Ashley Nicole Thomas, Sierra Peyton Weisel, Corina C. Espinal, Mitra E. Mars, Matura Mahulataran, Elizabeth Rivera, Charlize Nanette Fortier Rodriguez, Jean Carlos Alvarado Colon, Ian Schwartzberg, Jorge Andres Alvarez, Madeline Pearl Ross, Cameron Ellen Kuhn, Sheldon Christopher Smith, Jasmine Tanha Rahman, Xiomara Janeth Enamorado, Mariel Renee Kern, Cassandra Gabrielle, Shannon Jacqueline Gossel, Andrea Camila Villamarian Chari, Pamela Marie Santiago Vergara, Joseph Joel Panaherrera, Alessandra Maria Paratore, Trinity Marie Reese, Miranda Leah Moten, Jamiko Renee Sapp, Stephanie Ann Gross Rutherford, Vanessa Sophia Pertus, Adams S. Aviles Monge, Ariana Cecile Carlisle, Esther Charleston, Catherine Elizabeth Ann Thompson, Victoria Huerta, Angelica Camille Anderson, Kara Adriana Rice, Danielle Brianna Spring, Michael Jermaine Ramsey, Marissa Joy Scott, Declan Aiden Ford, Maria Camila Urea Suaskun, Luke Daniel O'Connor, Megan Christine McCarran, Brooke Lenore Renee Fralix, Heather Elizabeth Ford, Emily Ann Wakeling, cum laude, Asia Nichelle Blair, Anna Orlana, Darrell Thomas Moses, Robert Barry Manfreda, cum laude, Leopold Clark, Angelo Nieves, Bryce Daniel Slyther, Rachel Carol Doyle, Elena Elizabeth Santana, Samantha Elizabeth Faber, magna cum laude, Sierra Morgan Fox, cum laude, Brittany Amy Layla Morris, Marie Claire Tahis Medard, Amanda Grace Ruttermond, Sydney Hudson,
Zaria Lavon Harrison. Rosa Briazetta Ivory. Emily N. Sarah. Abraham W. Hamed. Edgardo F. Colon Leandri. Emily Nicole Mendez. Giancarlo Ponce. Luis Gustavo Gallego. Haley Sean Foto. Morgan Kenneth Hilton. Cynthia Diane Gordon Farwell, cum laude. Andrew David Gonick. Leonardo George Pena. Jocelyn LaShawn Denard. Tanner D. Braun. Matthew Lego. Christy Lynn Iribarren. Stephanie Del Carmen Morera. Joselle Celia Schaefer. Maya Danielle Harding. Alexis Catherine Brooke Lahendro. Lindsay Paige Brinson. Benjamin Pronek. Hannah C. Burns. Gracie Elizabeth Martin. Jill Faulkner Foster. Esteban Adolfo Gomez. Sabrina Montesino. Catherine Marie Guerra, summa cum laude. Sarah Lynn Bedoya. Denwa Steele Burrick. Michelle Marie Rivera. Brian Roy Bates. Sophia Carolina Callejas. Brianna Mackenzie Hall. Xavier Anthony Corda. Joshua David Hawks. Andrew Joseph Gilman. Kayla Elizabeth Mindell. Maria Oliveri. Alyssa Renee Davis. Brittany Alexandra Adams. Miladis Polo. Samantha Ruiz. Hannah Julie Wood. Rochelle Malin Nazario Hernandez. Karina Anais Betances Quevedo. Natalie Diaz. Rossi Eduviges Lorenzi Lizama. Amanda Brittany Sanchez. Jasmine Michelle Harris. Connor Addison Hayes. Nolan James Bennett. Anel Guadalupe Ramirez. Jessica Lauren Thurber, summa cum laude. Andrea Sophia Lazo. Herman Quinney III. Robert James Patillo. Luke Francis Longin. Cinnamon San Giorgio. Christina Ashley Allen. Connor Lee Burns. Matthew Tyler Scottney. Julie Hannah Oriente. Marin Smith. Dustin Marshall Schulte. Madeline Elizabeth Murphy.
Jordan Chelsea Schwartz. Oiris Naileve Marrero. Keisha Marie Reed. Gabriela Iona Forster, cum laude. Lauren Erica Hayes. Nicole Tabitha Acosta. Jimena Yolanda Salazar Vento. Kathleen Joy Hall. Freddie J. Gonzalez. Malik Rashad Bellamy. Adriana Isabel Zumeta. Julie Amber Berman. D. Ann Hernandez. Seth Orlin Snyder. Cameron Danielle Stanley, cum laude. Vladislav Poraknina. Diana Isabel Ogriero Espinosa. Hadir Omed. Crystal Amarellis Robles. Ajay Raveen Singh. Madeline Rebecca Hale Glickman. Colin Ray Bassnight, magna cum laude. Lydia Marie Marisol Davila Holmes. Rachel Esther Gutner. Brianna Donna Smith. Gabriel Cruz. Nala Ellie. Selena Fortini Mori. Andrea Rendell. Amelin Serrano. Tiara Vignette Dunnan. Nehemiah Garcia. Gerline Andrea Sansulme. Cara Elizabeth Perlman. Orlando Vance Wimberly. Jenny Lee Bagu. Priscilla Duverge. Crystal Ray Santos. Austin Gregory Brooks. Enrique Rivez Lopez. Selena Tiffany Williams. Taylor Hope Nori. Anna Marie Beltran. Getia Jenny Weber. Juliet Rita Lamagna. Sarah Kylie Duggan. Raul Abdian Martez. Connor Lewis Immert. Haley Jean Salazzo. Aniston Nicole Ritchie. Michaelia Rickard. Sophia Nicole Julian. Brianna Lynn Robinson. Valeria Colon Melendez. Alondra Colon Oforero. Sherry Faye Keller, cum laude. Jacob William Bales, cum laude. Gage Ethan Lancidel, cum laude. Evelyn Enriquez. Yashira Rosado. Shannon Rose O'Brien. Ishara Evely Jean-Francois. Jared Matthew Mediguren. Reed Laurel Smith. Melanie Lynn Delavalle. Jason Daniel Loudermilk Jr. Casey Peyton Manier. Leila Medvedovic. Pablo Molavio. Jalen Carter. Shane Naila Gathier, magna cum laude. Adriel Jose Navarro. Mr. President, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Sciences and with the endorsement of the Faculty Senate, the university has posthumously awarded the Bachelor of Science in Psychology degree to Annabelle Rianne Drapal. Accepting the degree on behalf of the family are Annabelle's mother, Ingrid Drapal, Annabelle's nephew, Yasin Rizvi, and Annabelle's niece, Liana Cordova.
Sitara Ramsey McKenzie. Damian Black Andino, summa cum laude. Igor Corlares Silverio. Jordan E. Woodside. Angelia Mackenzie Briggs. Corey Jean Kirkland Jr. Kylie Elizabeth Kennedy. Stephanie Rose Hobbs. Gabriela Maria Rodriguez. Abdil Raul Ortiz Tirado. Katia Gabrielle Pacheco. Melissa Nicole Smith. Stephanie Louise da Silva Diaz. Valentina Diaz. Zachary Allen Douglas. Matthew Harrison Weisner, cum laude. Brian Smith. James Culbreth Henry. Serena Ho, cum laude. Nathaniel Miller. Mariana Acurio. Madeline Billman. Christabel Velez. Brianna M. Phoebus. Vanessa Stasia Tomasek. Kayvon Isaiah Ahmad. Nicole Michelle Candelario Amado. Andrew Kaimana. Victoria Annalise Colon. Itza Menelis Gote. Athena Santiago. Andre Terrell Carter. Christopher Campos. Christian Welsh. Inez Maria Jimenez. Julia Ray, summa cum laude. Autumn Mercedes Baird. Randall Reynes Forehand. Jason Scott Whittle. Shelby Lynn Stokeman. Leslie Elizabeth Ferris, magna cum laude. Corinne Natalie Quijano. Kaylee Green. Carissa Ingrid Pledger, magna cum laude. Andrew James Fentress. Robert B. Richardson. Jenna Nicole Bambus. Emily Grace Carter. Brianna L. Thomas. Justin Michael Lawrence Blas. Andrew Reza Santoso. Rebecca Batson. Christine Ariel Schallhorn, cum laude. Linda Vanderhayden. Jasmine Zarin Robinson. Norma Pierre Lewis. Kayla Mariah Rivera. Alina Janelle Alvarez Perez. Dion Wilson. Fernando Allen Elizaris, cum laude. Taylor Nicole Petoniak, magna cum laude. Samantha Vivian Turo. Renee Sergia Enriquez. Caleb Butler Maloney. Hannah Elaine Allenson. Benjamin Lawrence Kaufman. Ashley Nicole Boggs, cum laude. Tanya Elaine Schnari Sanchez. Jonathan Marshall Stock. Matthew George Raffaele. Cecily Pabon. Cynthia McDowell. Angelica Marie Diaz. Shania Renee Altine.
Adrian Caballero. Joseph Nathaniel Ruiz. Rosanna Valentina Rocha. Aranza Segura Guevara. Nicole Cecilia Blanchard. Alexandra Maria Bedoya, cum laude. Shailene Chabrier Cruz. Nadia Nasir Rahim Books. Eleni Chelsea Lopez. Chelsea Elizabeth Timmons. Kelsey Michaela Green. Gianna Tony Ann Hilton. Kevin F. Alvarado. Ashley Marie Ito, Braxton Andrew Markovich, Bryn Ashley Simo, Sydney Stanford, David Zachary Butler, Jennifer Torres, Adriana Almonte, Shelby Elaine Clark, Ariana Lauren Landy, David McKinnon Kreider, Alyssa Rose Tripp, Tiara LaShondra Carson, Sean Alexander McManigal, Victoria Alexandria Molina, Alexandria Natasha McKenzie, Lataro German Nunez Garrido, Samantha Jane Asuti, George Uribe, Andrew Acosta, Paul George Phillips, Bionixis Espin, Julia Ellen Shao Su Ke Huha, Love Bristol, Victor Elijah Blocker, Bailey Michelle Cross, Allie Paige Richardson, Hannah Christian Keene, Jacob Joseph Mancino, Todd Monroe Sumner, Carlos Javier Manzano, Jade Elizabeth Day, Dylan Earl Whiteman, Seth Thomas Shepard. Mr. President, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Sciences and with the endorsement of the Faculty Senate, the university has posthumously awarded the Bachelor of Science degree to Ryan Michael Zarbo. Ryan's father, retired Army Colonel Mike Zarbo, and Ryan's niece and Mike's granddaughter, Kylie Sermon, will accept the degree on behalf of the family.
Kevin Nugo, Zachary Jarrett Dunaway, Melanie Adrina Hernandez, Joel Anthony Cardoso, Carolina Quintero Perez, Jael Rivera, Maida Nicole Ruman, Cindy Butrego, Victoria Olive La Pergola, Gloria Ann Birchfield, Nina Moreno, Tabitha Ann Monahan, Jennifer Mateo, Jermaine McMillan, Eric Lashard Gilliard, Christina Teresa Lingve, Alonzo Gutierrez, Anya Josephine Hamidi, Shakaria Jenkins, Vincent Marcucci, Melanie Joyce Estea, cum laude, David Orlando Mongi, Christina Lee Eichenauer, Talisha Lee Bowe, Javon B. Wright, Amira Mohammed, magna cum laude, Yen Fan, Jamie Lynn Leffler, Christy Ianaker Ramirez, Caitlin Ann Hurley, Jamie Pearl Toubeau, Madison K. Little, Tanya Silvera Brito dos Santos, Donise D. Bowens, Lindsay Page Skeen, Manuela Monsalve, Teresa Vasquez, magna cum laude, Rachel Lynn Osee, Angela N. King, Devin Marique Tressel Mitchell, Sarah Rose Solomon, Amy Elise Gold, Nicole Maria Gulati, Tiffany DeCampos, Samir Kimoni, Aya Montgomery, Daniela Hernandez, Andrea Sarmiento, Nicole Osorio, Megan Joy Kaufman, Angeliki Papari Kosiori cum laude, Rachel Marie Campbell, Alexis Marie Orovets, Angeline Victoria Martoni, Colin James Douglas, Taneo Marie Pagan Cortez, Daniel Anderson Kinchlow, Michael Thomas Ray, Alina Alexis Ayala, Ashley Taylor Reichert, Ana Cristina Castro, magna cum laude, Jimena Marie Alcazar, Taylor Michael Hammersley, Hector Servin, Madison Grace Gully Callahan, Haley Noel Lime, Paola Cristina Perez, cum laude, Hannah Farrell Anton, summa cum laude, Callie Reese Turner, Sofia Alejandra Delgado Garcia, Mona Ricepour,
Quinn Warner Swearingen, Jesse Lola, Sarah Abigail Meredith, Melanie Socorro, summa cum laude, Paula Nicole Quinones Roman, Yameli Melendez Burrell, Jean-Gustave Petithomme, Anthony Michael Grabard, cum laude, Mark Jeffrey Tranum, Garrett Paul Gillespie, Berlin Jeanne Jacques, Kelly Noel Gilmore, Lauren Layton, Hilam Zahidi, Haley Angela Butrica, Madison Ray Bedell, Eric Enrique Eraso, Nicholas Giovanni Maselli, Carrie Lynn Kelly Gross, Gabriela Raquel Torrado, Kayla DeFeo, Nicholas DeFeo, Abby Rose Vidor, Nadine Janelle Ramos, Sunday J. Jackson Jager, Isabel Sofia Villa, magna cum laude, Anne Marie Rodriguez, Nathaniel Brooks Rosenglick, cum laude, Jessica Taylor Hurt, Harper Cheyenne, Jenalie A. Meston, Camila Cuervo Bittencourt, Sarah Ann Jackson, Victoria Alexis Galarza, Glenda Gonzalez, Bennett Borriesi, Bianca Nicole Morales, Catherine Nicole Matos, Connor Gerard Dowd, cum laude, Corey Davidson Gustafson, Kelly J. Collins, Justin Blunt, Haley June McLachlan, Lauren Elise Plutko, Juan Manuel Ardila, Vanessa Vols, Sky Angel Melendez Trinidad, Kelly Littleton Davidson, Lindsay Serrant. Lenz Labourd. Krati Wright. Stacia R. McMillan. Shanika Denise Jackson. Yamina Mahmoud Bakhta. Sean Michael Steinman. Trolaine Denise Long. Kimbre Devan Moore. Jacob Alexander McKee, summa cum laude. Magna cum laude. Annie Lynn Ransom. Kadani Alexander Gasco Arroyo. Bianca Alexandria Neito Roland. Haley Jean Catherine Hatfield. Victoria Marie Marquez. Natalie Musa, summa cum laude. Camille Marie Acevedo. Peyton Olivia Brown. Susan Annette Schopp. Dillian Ray Biddix. Holly Minell. Caitlin Elizabeth Ersick. Alexander Miguel Swope. Guillermo Damian Garcia. Joshua Michael Waddell. Merlin Rodriguez. Caitlin Taylor Spearin. Christina Rose DeVito. Rachel Ann Adamson. Natalie Ann Nowak. Nayel Fagan. Sarah Ashley Spiegel. Kelsey Brianna Wackel. Rebecca Danielle Manning. Melissa Nicole Manning, summa cum laude. Munia Hakam Barakat. Amy R. Bogenberger. Michaela Lauren Rodriguez. Bailey Christiana Pearson. Nicholas Leonard George. Abigail Nicole Vincent. Princess Andrea Pascual. Evie Gabrielle Joseph. Mackenzie Lane Williams. Haley Nicole Floyd. Avian Hilda Lightburn. Nicholas Harris. Gloria Favard. Faiza Malek Rahman. Odain Romero Kirk Hall. Mariana Carolina Villarreal Ladezema. Hannah Michaela Waldorf. Ashton Dwayne Ellison. Tanzira Rahman Rashid. Alyssa Marie Gables. Stephanie Sabater. Ladriage Joishui. Jaylene Sherda. Maddie Lane. Shivani Mohini Prasad. Lillian Marie Hernandez Caraballo. Eleni Mia Barraza. Kristen Lynn Brown. Andrew N. Salazar. Jonathan Matthew Jones. Cecilia Salazar. Hannah Elizabeth Williams. Savannah Narod.
Jeff Emil. Julio Justin August. Chase Puckett. Gabriel John Starner, summa cum laude. Garrett Dwayne Goodman. Micah James Tapp. Julie DeFreitas. Jasmine Amaris Machado, Liliana Yvette Rosario Cortez, Miller Goncalves Cordero, Valentina Herrero Sanz, Sydney Pridham, Shelby Ray Lewis, Lakeisha Rochelle Ford, magna cum laude, Fende Giovanna Perez, Taylor Morgan Langley, Hannah Joelle Diller, magna cum laude, Angelica Lauren Orta, Aaron Jamal Botterdine, Ryan Joseph Siramani, Nicole Patrice Rivers, Kiana Janae Palmer, Oriana Carolina Shaquin Banos, Sofia Hernandez, Julia Hannah Bari, Judy Lynn Pease, Latonya Rimpel, Oluwagbotemi Abidemi Akinsoji, Jennifer Jean-Baptiste, Sofia Liliana Caceres, Adam Froley, Valentina Zaragoza, Isabel Delilah Zenon, Alexander James Quinones, Isabella Miranda Martinez, Cameron Alexander Blanco, Eamon Jack Fitzgerald, Caitlin Fabia Kelly, Catherine Marie Garcia, Luzetti Pabon, Gwendolyn Monica J, Phoenix Nicole Bonjadas, Laura Gabriela Machuca Herrera, Lorena Ashley Alfonseca Lopez, Savannah Zaidi, Crystal Jeanette Galarza, Juvia Rodriguez, Erica L. Goldberg, Jalen Nicole Clark, Noah Brennan Syme, cum laude, Dylan Lester, Genesis Nahir Medina, Kelsey Josephine Schleininger, Claudia Isabel Benitez, Christopher Marrero Rivera, Hector Kumba, Jessica Rios, Milani Claret Marie Rosario, Jasmine Ayala, Stephanie Martinez Enciso, Audrey Fonnos,
The Honorable Margaret Hall, Student Body President and member of the UCF Board of Trustees, has some words of encouragement for the graduates.
Today is a celebration of all you have achieved. One of the longest commitments in our lifetime is the one we make to our education, to bettering ourselves, and becoming engaged members of our community. Throughout your time here, there have been many challenges placed in front of you, but today should serve as a reminder that despite the roadblocks and the trying times, you still crossed the finish line. When you first became a Knight, you entered a diverse community that celebrated its differences. This community wouldn't be what it is without all of you. You have shown us perseverance, courage, and integrity. Each of you has impacted this university in more ways than one, leaving a mark on UCF forever. Despite your individual paths to success, you're all united in this accomplishment. You're each an important member of Knight Nation, and you will forever be a part of this UCF family. Though you are moving on to the next chapter of your lives, take some time to reflect on your UCF journey and all that you have accomplished. Keep in mind the obstacles you have faced these past years and pride yourself on the fact that you overcame them. Today is a big day. Know that your time here has given you the tools to be successful and achieve your fullest potential. As you continue on your path, remember that you will always carry UCF with you. This is a pivotal moment in your career. You have the knowledge and the wisdom to scale new heights. If you ever find yourself lost, just remember the tenets of the UCF Creed: integrity, scholarship, community, creativity, and excellence. Remember these core values and treat them as guiding principles as you go out into the world and accomplish incredible things. With these values and the knowledge you've gained during your time at UCF, you'll be unstoppable. Go out into the world, follow your passions, cultivate your talents, and never forget your alma mater. As a graduate, it is time to pursue your passions and bring positive change to society. Within you is the heart of a UCF Knight. That means always including others and creating a sense of community. Your heart, paired with your passion, will lead you to serve this world in your own way and will always make us proud. Charge on proudly as a UCF Knight now and forevermore. Congratulations again, class of 2021. We are so excited to see what you accomplish.
Thank you, Meg. Kelsey Lantry, class of 15 and MBA in 2020, also has a few words for the graduates.
Thank you, President Cartwright. On behalf of the more than 338,000 UCF alumni worldwide, congratulations and welcome to the UCF alumni family. As a UCF graduate, I know what an extraordinary accomplishment today's milestone is. I know the late night study sessions and the early morning exams. I know your game day excitement and your lifelong friendships that you've made. And I know that every single one of you who have made it to this day, Commencement Day, have proven yourself to be a determined, innovative, and problem-solving individual. I am proud to be a graduate of the same university as you. Today, a new stage of your UCF relationship begins. No matter where your plans take you, you're an integral part of the UCF community, and we want you to stay connected. The UCF Alumni Organization offers networking, career assistance, and camaraderie with fellow black and gold wearing friends who are, frankly, the best kind of friends to have. Through events and mentorship, there are opportunities to cheer on future Knights, whether that be on the field or in the classroom. Near or far, you're guaranteed to find fellow Knights from our Alumni Chapters and Clubs program that spans across the globe. There are so many ways to not only stay involved with your alma mater, but to make a meaningful impact here. In 2016, a group of new graduates initiated a tradition of the class gift. Since then, thousands of students have raised more than $100,000 for UCF. These graduates wasted no time between being a student at UCF and becoming a supporter of UCF. In the audience today is a new class of philanthropic individuals who have already exemplified generosity toward UCF. Will those graduates who donated to the 2021 class gift campaign please stand? Thank you for investing in future Knights. As graduates of UCF, your trajectory of success has only just begun. When we say charge on, we commit to further action and to harder work. We commit to put in everything we've got to be smarter, stronger, and bolder than we were the day before. Knight Nation and your alumni family stand behind each and every one of you in that commitment. So congratulations, class of 2021, and as always, go Knights.
Thank you, Kelsey. As an institution, UCF has been accomplishing unprecedented things for 58 years. When UCF began in 1963, it was to educate talent to support the space program and the endeavor to land humans on the moon, the most ambitious undertaking humans have ever known. And it succeeded beyond anyone's wildest dreams. That's what UCF does. It builds the future. This institution will play a tremendous role in what is to come in our country and state through great discoveries, life-changing inventions, healthier people, a healthier planet, solutions to challenges we know about, and those that have yet to even emerge. And you, our graduates, will be a major part of everything we achieve. We are an institution where people from every walk of life have access to opportunities to earn success. Our world-class faculty innovate in classrooms and labs, in the field, in studios, and on the stage to give you the highest quality education possible. Today, we celebrate all of you who chose to work hard, make the most of those opportunities, and devote yourselves to achieving your full potential. We say that UCF builds the future, and you, our graduates, empowered by all you have learned from our faculty and your time at this institution, are some of the scientists, researchers, innovators, and healers who will make it happen. The faculty of this institution have worked to give you the knowledge, skills, and thinking strategies you will need to guide you. Combined with your energy and enthusiasm, your vibrancy and diversity, and your care for each other and your communities, I am endlessly optimistic for the future you will craft for yourselves and society. Graduates, like this university, we hope you will define your future by who you are and how your unique contributions can benefit society. We hope you retain the unmatched optimism, curiosity, and compassion that brought you to UCF. And above all, we hope you will reach for the stars. You, our newest alumni, have a very bright future ahead, and it continues to get brighter. There is no better time to be a Knight. Congratulations, graduates. Go Knights, charge on. I now invite our Grand Marshal, Dr. Talat Rahman, to share closing remarks for today's ceremony.
Please join me in recognizing the contributions of our vocalist, Zoimar Lebron, our organist, Andrew Walker, and our bagpipers, David Ensfelder and Reg Lyle. On page 75 of your program, you'll find the words of the UCF alma mater. We will close our ceremony by singing the alma mater, led by Ms. Lebron. After the alma mater, we will have the recession of the platform party and the faculty. All guests should then exit the arena from the second floor and meet your graduate outside the Fairwinds Alumni Center. Thank you for joining for today's commencement ceremony. Will all please rise, and gentlemen, will you please remove your caps again?